Good morning to all. This is Radha, came from TPT SMBCP. So we will observe now heart. The aim, how to observe the heart. So what is the shape of the heart? The shape of the heart is pear shape. So when you observe here, the heart collected the blood and distributed the blood to all body parts. So the heart collected blood from body parts through vena cava. This is the vena cava, and distributed blood from heart to all body parts through aorta. So this is the aorta. Through aorta, heart pumps the oxygenated blood to all body parts except to lungs. So lungs collect the deoxygenated blood from the heart through pulmonary artery. The aorta will be collect the blood from left side to all body parts except lungs, and pulmonary artery collect the deoxygenated blood from at right side of the heart and transport the deoxygenated blood to the lungs for oxygenation. From the lungs, pulmonary veins collect the oxygenated blood to the heart, and again heart will be distributed oxygenated blood to all body parts. Like a whole process will be completed within 0.8 seconds. So when you observe the length of the heart, 12 centimeter, and width 8 centimeter, thickness 6 centimeter, and weight approximately 250 to 350 grams. So now we will dissect the heart. Required materials are, this is the dissection board, dissection box. We are using needle,
scissors,
scalpels, and blade or scalpel, and toothpicks, etc. Now we will start the dissection of the heart.
పట్టుకోండి ఇంకో వైపు సపోర్ట్ పై వరకు వచ్చేస్తాం ప్లే స్టాప్
Yes,
yes nice
extra must ఇద్దామా?
చిన్న చిన్న తీసుకోండి మీకు బలం ఉంటే అవి తెచ్చండి
Yeah? When you observe the longitudinal section of the heart, upper chambers are called atrium, lower chambers are called ventricle.
toothpicks point is it bigger
Left atrium. This is the
you just use
left
this.
ventricle.
Is it possible?
This is the left atrium. ఇక్కడ పెట్టేస్తే సరిపోతుంది. So heart is divided into 4 chambers by 2 grooves. These are the upper chambers are called atrium, lower chambers are called ventricle. Left side, left atrium and left ventricle, and right side, right atrium and right ventricles are present. Upper chambers are collect blood from all body parts and send the blood into the ventricle through valves. Left side valves are called bicuspid valve, and right side valves are present between the atrium and ventricle. It is called as a tricuspid valve. So the blood collected from left atrium, that is oxygenated blood by the aorta. The aorta, this is the aorta. Aorta collect oxygenated blood from the left ventricle and distributed to all body parts except to lungs. And right ventricle distribute the deoxygenated blood to lungs through pulmonary artery. Through pulmonary artery. The pulmonary artery originated from the right ventricle. The aorta is originated from the left ventricle. And pulmonary veins open into the left atrium and vena cava is open into the right atrium. Right atrium receive the deoxygenated blood from all body parts except to lungs. Left atrium collect the oxygenated blood only from the lungs through pulmonary veins. So this is the dissection of the heart. So when you observe these four chambers, lower chambers are thicker than the upper chambers and upper chambers are smaller than the lower chambers. And also when you observe right and left side chambers are smaller than the right side of the chambers. Why lower chambers of the ventricles are thicker than the upper chambers? Because here ventricular pressure is developed more than the atria. Systolic pressure more in the ventricles. They need to distribute oxygenated blood to all body parts, especially from the left ventricle. Yes, I said. Yes. So how many valves are connected in the heart? Four valves are present in the heart. So two valves are present at the right and left auricle and ventricle. So right side between atrium and ventricle present, that wall is called tricuspid wall. So which wall is present between the left atrium and the left ventricle? Yeah, that is the bicuspid wall is also called as a mitral wall. And when blood sent by the left ventricle, so here between the left ventricle and aorta contains valves to prevent backflow of blood from aorta to ventricle. That wall is called aortic valves. And as in the right side of the ventricle send the deoxygenated blood to the lungs for oxygenation through pulmonary artery. So the pulmonary artery, between pulmonary artery and right ventricle, between it contains pulmonary valves. So these pulmonary valves and aortic valves are prevent backflow of blood from the ventricle to the arteries. So only arteries are distributed blood from the heart to all body parts, and veins are collected blood from body parts to heart. What about the heart muscles? Cardiac muscles also need oxygenated blood. So the cardiac muscles also collect the oxygenated blood from the left ventricle through coronary artery. And coronary vein collect the deoxygenated blood from the right ventricle. Okay, so this is the heart.